What if I told you that the book, which was written almost 100 years ago, has some valuable lessons about investing money, building wealthy, and also escaping from poverty forever? Can you believe that? So today, I have an interesting book entitled The Rich Man in Babylon, and I'm going to share 10 valuable lessons from this book. Number 1, start thy pace to fattening. In simple English, pay yourself first. This is a fundamental principle when it comes to wealth. And this book advises saving at least 1/10 or 10% of all your earnings. This portion is not for spending, but for building your wealth. It's about prioritizing your future financial securities. Number 2, you need to control thy expenditure or live below your means. Many people earn a good income, but they spend it all or even more. But this book teaches to distinguish between necessary expenses and desires, and to budget carefully to ensure that your spending does not exceed 9/10 of your earnings, and this prevents you from falling into unnecessary debts and also allows you for consistent savings. Number 3, you need to make thy God multiply, or else invest wisely. Simply saving money isn't enough. It must be put to work. I always advise people that you need to make your money work. Don't just leave money. Don't just put money in the bank. You need to send your money to do some work. So this principle encourages investing your savings so that they can earn more money. And this concept is derived from the compound interest, which says making your God generate its own children. And number 4, you need to guard thy treasure from loss or protect your capital. You need to be very cautious when it comes to investment. And this book warns against speculative ventures or schemes that promises quick riches. When you hear some businesses, that sounds good, very good, like they are just straight, that you start today and you make billions tomorrow. You should know that those businesses are not real most of the times. You need to know that a real business requires capital. You need to invest your capital and you need to start building it, just like a baby. You know, when a baby is born, he starts to crawl, then he stand up, learning. That's the process when it comes to business. So you need to venture into businesses that is going to protect your capital. Any business that when you make a loss, you are also going to lose a capital, don't venture into those businesses. It is not advisable to venture into such type of businesses. So number 5, you need to make thy dwelling a profitable investment or own your own home. For many, their home isn't richest asset. The book suggests that owning your dwellings rather than renting can be a profitable investment over time because it reduces expenses and building equity. But nowadays, it is debatable that should we build a house first or I should just do business, then after doing business, maybe I can be renting a small house. When I accumulate a lot of wealth, then maybe I'll build my empire. So it depends with the understanding of money, you know. Once you understand clearly, it is not advisable this book, I have already told you, it was written 100 years ago. So not everything that was written in this book is right. You need to make sure that you need to work with time. As time changes, some things also changes. And also when you read a lot of books, you can see that I think it is not advisable, even for me, to build house first. You need to do business, make a lot of money. Once you make a lot of money, you can build maybe houses to be renting out. That's fine. Or else you can build some houses to be used as collateral. I think that works best. You just build those houses so that you can be taking a lot of loans. When you go to bank, they can give you large sum of loans. That's how it works, but it's up to you. You can also make some research. I just wanted to clarify there. And number 6, you need to ensure a future income. You need to plan for retirement or old age. It's a crucial plan for your future when you are no longer able to work. And this involves setting aside some funds or making investment that will provide a steady income in your later years, ensuring comfort and security. This is applicable to both employees and also business owners. When you are doing business, you need to spare some money so that when you get old, you can retire on. And also maybe you are working, there is some money for retirement. So that's very, very important. When you get old, you don't need to struggle again. That's rule number 6. And rule number 7, you need to increase thy ability to earn, or else you need to invest in yourself. You are the greatest asset. Money are being made by you. So you should know that you are the greatest asset. The fact that you are not making a lot of money, you are the problem. Don't blame the economy. Don't blame everything. It's about you. Once you invest in yourself, once you add value in yourself, that means you're going to be making a lot of money. The money that you make is equal to value that you have. If you have a lot of value, people can pay you by speaking maybe 1 hour, they can pay you millions of dollars. I have seen, for example, Trevor Noah, when he just conducted, I think, Grammy Awards, he was paid $1 million US. So that's his value. When you work on your value, when you invest in yourself, you're going to make a lot of money. And number 8, you need to seek counsel from the wise man. Get financial advice. I think this point, I have been repeating this point almost every video that I'm making. It's about get financial advice. I have already told you that if you want to be rich, you just need to engulf yourself in reading these books, Read a lot of books about finances. Watch a lot of videos about finances. Make confessions about finances. Surround yourself with people who talk about finances. That's how you can become rich. And rule number 9, it said the law of God are universal and timeless. The principle taught in ancient Babylon are presented as universal truths that apply across time and cultures. They are simple rather, yet effective, and their consistent application leads to wealth. They are laws of God, and these laws are universal and timeless. They don't change. That is why I'm saying a principle is something that can be applicable to everyone, whether you are poor, whether you are rich. If you are following a principle, you are going to get the same results. And lastly, luck favors the prepared, or action and opportunity. lucky favors the prepared. You need to prepare yourself that when an opportunity comes to you, it should find you prepared. You need to prepare yourself all the time. Be prepared. Born ready. If there is an opportunity, just take it. But not an opportunity should come to you and you should start preparation. Then that's when a lot of people miss it. So these are some of the valuable lessons that I got from the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. I believe you have learned a lot from this book, and I'm expecting you to watch the next video that I'm going to make. And please like, share, subscribe, and invite more people to be benefiting from these lessons. Thank you so much for being there, and goodbye.